Hello everybody, I am Richard O'Reilly and this is the Richard O'Reilly YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing political shows on here. They're going to be about an hour long. I'm going to try and get them in every day, Monday to Friday. It might not work out because I have a bit of a busy schedule, but I'm going to try. I'm going to do everything that I can to make sure that everything is on schedule. I don't have upload times. I don't have anything really planned out very much because I am just a guy in a room with a microphone and a computer who has some opinions on what's going on in the world and the issues that matter. Because the reason that I'm doing this is because I take a look at cable news and internet news, even internet news, you know, where you see outlets like Politico and even the New York Times about how they have this coverage and it's just stale. They all have the same opinions on anything, even on the right-leaning ones like Fox News and Breitbart. They all have sort of very stale and predictable stances on things. And I figure that it's time for maybe something fresh. Now, I know I'm not going to be, I'm not exactly going to be the biggest one out there, but I'm not in it for any of that, you know? I'm just trying to get my voice out there because I take a look at what's going on in the world where you have such a hostile press that's going all out with this whole Russia thing, and that's going all out with election interference and collusion, trying to take down the president, and then I take a look at the so-called right-wing media out there, the Fox News and Breitbart and all that. Breitbart's a little bit better, but, I mean, the president doesn't really have much of a voice, it seems. I mean, he has his Twitter account, but then he has the press go after him for his Twitter account all the time. So it's creating this situation where he's having less and less of a voice because he's not able to do rallies as much because obviously he's the president. He can't do rallies as often. And his staff doesn't really know what they're doing when it comes to messaging and communication and stuff like that. So I just felt the need to get my voice out there and talk about the issues that really matter, you know, because I'm not going to be talking about Russia all day long like, you know, CNN does and like a whole lot of the cable networks do, MSNBC, where all they do is talk about Russia. I'll talk about Russia a little bit because obviously it's such a big story now, which is a bit of a travesty when you think about it, but I will be sure to cover that. I'll be able to talk about, you know, how there's no evidence whatsoever and how it's just a total witch hunt and a total just fake news. I mean, I know that the term fake news is a bit of a joke now, but it's true. I mean, Russia is fake news. Let's be honest. So that's going to be what's going to happen. I'm going to give it a shot. Monday to Friday, Richard O'Reilly Show on YouTube, hour long. This is gonna be an experiment, and like I said, I mean, production values, this is not the place to get them, alright? Because, like I said, I'm a guy in a room with a microphone and a computer. I don't really have professional equipment either, so it's just gonna be a bit of a ride, you know? We're gonna see what happens. Hopefully people enjoy it, and hopefully we go on for a little longer, and, you know, maybe we start to reach some people, maybe people start to sort of get into it, and you know what, I'd be really happy about that. So yeah, anyway, I've been rambling a lot. I am Richard O'Reilly. This is the Richard O'Reilly YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see some of the best political opinions on YouTube right now, because let's be honest, on YouTube, we really don't have much of a choice when it comes to people who have good opinions. I mean, there are some out there, don't get me wrong. I mean, there are a couple out there. There are people who do a good job, but, you know, I feel like there could be more. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and contribute, and I'm going to try and have just a great thing going on with this whole YouTube thing. Hopefully it goes really well. Alright, thank you.